D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he hit a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living. But it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. Well, see, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday. And then play against Shaq on Sunday. And then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday?
Oh.
So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep.
Unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all times. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. And the Clippers starting five. Paul George is out there with Harrell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. George from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Westbrook. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Beverley. He kicks to Harrell. Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. George has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Clippers. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Capella bounce pass. Harden finds Tucker. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Beverley against Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Tucker. Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. There's the triple.
And Harden showing great strides of improvement on D. Really doing his best to bother shooters.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
And Beverley kicks to Harrell. Here's Leonard. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires from the line. Harden, that's good.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes it to Harrell. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Rivers, he's checked in for the Rockets. Beverley against Rivers. Stolen by Tucker. Harden right side. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. James Harden, the league leader in free throws made for 5 of the last 6 seasons, and he came in a close second that other season.
Yeah, I mean, about a third of his points come at the line. He's made an art of creating contact. You really think about it. Some would even say tricking the officials from time to time.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again, and that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter. And if James Harden has one signature move, it's got to be his step-back jumper, something he's worked on for years. And like the sky hook or Nowitzki's fadeaway, it's becoming one of those iconic, unstoppable shots. And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Here's George. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. George has got his second basket of the game.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And Chris, you look at Harden's step back, there's a real different rhythm to it, isn't there?
I mean, he covers a lot of ground with that gather step. I mean, some fans even wonder if it's a travel. But I guess it's legal. Tremendous footwork crafted over countless reps in the gym.
Here's Harrell after Clint Capella's bucket. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Leonard, no luck.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And it's Green, missing. Clippers trail by 3. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. On the wing, George. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tucker. Leonard, no luck. Harden scanning the floor. Baseline try. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. To the wing on the left. For the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Green left side. Pass to Rivers. And it's sent back by George. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Harrell. George. Rebounded by Capella. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And here's Harden for 3. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's George on the wing. Fires for 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Timeout. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Harden's shot is good.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock them down.
Green against George. And Capella sends it back. And it's the Rockets on the break. Rivers has got the ball. No good on the shot, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Rivers against Beverly. Here's Capella. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here's Beverly. Shamet guarded by Harden. Here's George. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 4. Harden inside the three-point line. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Now Beverly. Outside, George. Beverly against Rivers. Over Rivers. Misses off the left iron.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Pass to Harden. To the paint. Here's Capella. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
I just love the production Capella gives this team. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic. He's their defensive anchor. He finishes off with oops. And he can make nice passes out the pick and roll.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, Kevin, the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the Rockets had the Warriors right where they wanted them. But due to the injury of Chris Paul, I mean, they helped open the door for the Dubs, but you got to play who's in front of you, and they won the last 2 games to take the series.
Houston making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. And stolen by Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And had they advanced to the finals, Chris, the Rockets would have been favored. Is it hard to bounce back when you felt so close to winning a title?
It can haunt you, but it also inspires you. Because you know there's things you can work on and you can get right back. I mean, winning a title this year should go a long way towards soothing that pain. Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Beverly finds Green. And stolen by Gordon. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
On the wing, Williams. Defended by Gordon. Gordon against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Clippers turn it over. Here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks to House. Back to Rivers. Inside. Here's Chandler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Chandler's got his first basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Clippers call time here. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 2. Down low, Green. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Look, high percentage looking tight. It's hard to miss that one.
Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Rivers against Beverly. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Chandler's shot, good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green. The shot's good. Green's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Here's Rivers, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Rockets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Austin Rivers taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Los Angeles making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Magruder's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Rivers surveying the D. To the inside. Here's Chandler, and he uses the glass on the layup. Chandler's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rivers against Williams. Over Rivers. Rebound by House.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the inside. Here's Gordon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
There's the pass to Green. Outside for George. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Houston in the lead. And here's Rivers. Outside Gordon. Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 7 points in the game.
Oh, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
He got it!
Oh, wow.
It's good. It's good.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
Blind luck, Greg. I mean, he lets it fly and bang, right on target.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
You can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, Ivica Zubac is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Williams. And it's Magruder in a shooting guard. Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Lou Williams. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. The shot's good. Westbrook's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Houston.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Williams. That shot missing. Great D that time from Westbrook. Here's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, one thing that sold Eric Gordon on joining the Rockets was the strength of their training staff. Ariza told him, you feel 10 years younger here. Well, he certainly looks healthy and rejuvenated.
And Gordon had battled injuries in New Orleans, as the entire team had, really. But as you said, Chris, it's been a different story for him with the Rockets.
Oh, yeah, and we're seeing his finishing return to levels not seen since his years with the Clippers. I mean, from his first step to his bounce inside, I mean, his athleticism, he's made a comeback.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that first quick step of Gordon, I mean, super effective at getting him space, which gets him to it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Gordon. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind, and I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in, or if it's the way that they approach the game. But yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely can see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Leonard. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, House. Green with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And he can't get the first one. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second. We have a look at the Rockets organization, Chris. One of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and then they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
And the basket by Gordon.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Williams against Gordon. From downtown, it's good. And the Rocket lead is cut back down to 5 points in the make from Williams.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going out.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And you think about Mike D'Antoni, the modern-day godfather of pace and space. We saw this with his teams back in Phoenix, Houston. Actually, middle of the pack in pace of play. But they certainly look to space the floor, though, shooting more threes than twos.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella comes in for Chandler. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Bennett. Back to Williams. Dishes it to Leonard. Over Gordon. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And talk about Houston slowing down a bit from D'Antoni's usual run-and-gun style.
Oh, yeah, they want to get Harden, one of the best shooters and passers in the game, in a mismatch, and let him pick his man apart. D'Antoni showing more flexibility with his system than perhaps we give him credit for.
And here is Williams. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Green, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. He dishes it to Beverley. Over Westbrook. The 19-foot shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard inside, working on Green. Leonard, no luck. Rockets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State, to Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock her down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. That's great. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Harrell down low. Capella covering. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Harrell. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. And Tucker has it in the corner. Another miss by Houston.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Williams for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Rockets leading by 4. Here is Harden. He's got 13. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Harden outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Exceptional with slashing after setting the screen. Capella's so difficult to guard in these sets.
Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Leonard against Green. Leonard inside. He's got 12. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Timeout called, the Rockets. Michael Green, he's checked in for Harrell. Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. He kicks to Tucker. Up top, Capella. Houston moving it around. And here's Harden for 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Stolen by Harden. Passes it to Capella. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Beverly against Westbrook. Bucket is good. Westbrook's got 10 points.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Westbrook, they get it back. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. And you got to come check him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Slowly but surely, Mo Harkless has transformed into a legitimate floor stretcher with his shooting.
You used to shake your head when you would take threes early in his career. I mean, he shot 40% for the first time from deep last season, Harkless. I mean, that's something that's clicked over the shot. And this made Harkless a much more impactful forward.
The Clippers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And it's tied up with that one. Houston making a switch here. Rivers checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. To the wing right side. In the corner, Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. The Clippers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Green.
Chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Harden, that's good.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second 3 of the quarter, 3rd overall.
Williams dishes to Harkless. And stolen by Williams. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Houston. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in. Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Pass to George. Over Rivers. And that one hits back iron.
He gets the shot he was looking for and just can't bury it.
And the dunk by Capella.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. And here's George for 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Harden. Off target with the free throw line J. Clippers trail by 4. Williams finds Harrell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. And it's checked in for Clint Capella. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Bennett. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harkless the pass to Harrell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Rivers against Beverly. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Now, here is George. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 14 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Beverly against Rivers. Pass to House. To end the run. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, you know, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooters and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And that'll do it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit Coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Green. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Harden. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 20 points for James Harden.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Right side George. Over Green. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Beverly finds Leonard. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Westbrook against Beverly. Got a piece of it. Outside, George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one drops. Leonard hits them both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Harden outside, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Capella dishes to Harden. Back to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Beverly the pass to Harrell. And here's George for 3. Drills it from outside. George has got 17 now.
And there's never been any question about George's 3-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate. Clearly a foul.
Shooting for Houston, Russell Westbrook.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Right side Leonard. He feeds it to Harrell. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Well, Chris, Clint Capella had a schedule in his development. You know, credit his tremendous work ethic. You see it, Chris, in his passing, his finishing, and certainly at the free throw line.
No, his second season, I mean, he shot below 38% at the line. I mean, among players with 150 or more attempts, that was the 5th worst percentage in NBA history. But he's made tremendous strides there, and that's freed him to be more aggressive offensively. Not worried about getting fouled.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Rockets leading by 4. Goes back up, and it's sent back by George. For 3, Westbrook. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Tucker. Here's Beverly. Westbrook with the block. They recover it. Second shot opportunity, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 20 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's Beverly missing.
A big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
To the paint, stolen by George. Beverly with the ball. For the tie. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Beverly's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 20. That one doesn't go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Here's George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. From deep, Green. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Green against Beverly. Here's George, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Harden outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Adding to his three-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the set.
Here's George over Green. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Paul George.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the pass to Zubac. Shamet. And the rejection by Harden. Down low. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 8 points for him.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
Harden, no good. Stolen by Westbrook. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Houston making some changes. Chandler comes in for Clint Capella. And Gordon subbed in for Green. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, Green. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out, and there's Paul George on the assist from Williams. 23 points for Paul George. Westbrook feeling it out a bit, and JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Then it's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Off the inbound pass, nice shot by Bennett. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Westbrook against Williams. Los Angeles calls timeout. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
On defense, Houston. Now George. He's got 23. And stolen by Gordon. And it's Paul George with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
And here's Harden. He's got 23.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Williams. He's got 14. Tries it from 19. But they'll get another chance. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Houston making a switch here. Rivers checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Harkless is checked in. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Houston. They lead by 4. Westbrook against Williams. Clock at 4. Shamet. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. He's got 11.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Now, here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's Green. Pass to Zubac. Over Chandler. Zubac, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 1-point game. Here's Westbrook.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Westbrook at the line for 2.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Outside Gordon. The 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Shamet. He's guarded by Rivers. Westbrook pulls it in. Rockets leading by 4. That's a 2 from Gordon. He drains the quick shot. Gordon's got 20 points.
Oh, look at those handles. Terrific from the shifty 2 guard. Gordon zipping right through the D.
Shamet connects from 3-point range.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Pass to Rivers. A second chance effort. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams against Westbrook. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 16.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers trail by 4. Knocked loose. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 19 points in the game.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston.
P.J. Tucker.
Gordon for 3. No good. Excellent D there from George. For the lead. And it's blocked by Gordon.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Exactly, but you still want a decent look because if you miss, the strategy doesn't help.
And it's sent back by George. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Magruder. That one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 1. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The deep 3 from George. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Paul George is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. Houston on D. On the wing, Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That one falls for Williams. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rockets trail by 3. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Williams kicks to George. Pass to Zubac. Outside Williams. 4 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Here's Westbrook. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
George passes to Magruder. Back to George. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Kevin, it's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Rivers. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
Westbrook with it. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Kevin, Capella has a nice array of moves and shots to choose from.
Westbrook against Beverly. Now the dish to Leonard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Rockets trail by 6. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. It's tipped.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Gordon kicks to Westbrook. And some nice passing there by Houston. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon.
James Harden.
Green against Leonard. The pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Capella against George. To the middle. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, the Rockets trailing here by 8. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Shamet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In the corner, Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's now 26 points for James Harden. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Harrell kicks to Beverly. Poke loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Floats one up. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Harden.
And the floater from Harden, that beautiful raindrop, teardrop, rainbow is just exceptional. No way the D can contest that in time. You cannot jump higher than that ball.
Beverly against Westbrook. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play. Follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Shamet guarded by Harden. Green against George. 5 to shoot. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Harden finds Westbrook. Baseline J on the way. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Right side Leonard. It's the outside fadeaway. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Harden fires from the wing. Rebound by Harrell.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Harden. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
But too bad the scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Leonard on the wing. To the left wing. Now Harrell. Feeds it to George. Over Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Paul George.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Westbrook against Beverly. Here's Capella. Tries again. It counts. And the foul. That one on George.
And the work ethic of Capella. I mean, fantastic at judging where misses are going and out hustling everyone for the board.
And that one misses.
Oh, and Clint Capella, born in Switzerland, his mother immigrating from the Congo. Growing up poor, Clint lived in a welfare orphanage from age 6 up to 13. I mean, those were tough times, but he said it helped prepare him for where he is now.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 32 points for James Harden. And Chris, when growing up, Capella lived in 2 different group homes. He said the first one taught him life skills. And he said the second one motivated him to get out of there.
He compared it to living in a prison. He desperately wanted to return home. Can you imagine that? So he worked to be, in his words, perfect, from his studies to his conduct, all while fighting off bullies. After 1 year, he returned home, but he continues to pursue perfection in his craft to this day.
Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Poked away. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Westbrook.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Wide open. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Beverly. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Harrell with it. Shamet. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Beverly against Westbrook. Over Beverly. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks to Harrell. Leonard the pass to Harrell. Outside, Green. Shamet guarded by Harden. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
2-possession game now, but you always want to make them all in a close game.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Now a timeout called by Houston. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard with the steal. And here they come. Shamet. Leonard finds Beverly. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Beverly's a guy who loves physical contact. He really tries his best to absorb the contact on the shots to draw these fouls.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He's off on the second.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Williams for 3. Shot clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Houston. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Westbrook. And Tucker has it in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Zubac. Beverly against Westbrook, and that one's good. Beverly.
I mean, just the silky shot from Beverly. He's so good at hitting these important shots.
To the inside. Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Williams looking over the floor. Takes it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. 1:10 left in the fourth. Westbrook against Beverly, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
From deep, Green, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
Williams. That one wide left. Here's Houston now. Down low. Money!
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Beverly against Westbrook. Beverly dishes to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Money!
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Capella. This one for 3. Good! So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.